Poets Lounge, how you doing this evening? Good evening, everybody. Welcome out. How you feeling? It's all right, thank you. If you would, join me and welcome me to the stage. Show a little love for my sister, the one, the only, the incomparable, Miss Jalea Wright.
Can you imagine love? Not the kind you see in movies or hear about in fairy tales. I'm talking about real love, where you can feel that person's complete existence inside of you, even when they're not around. I'm talking about soul ties that not even time can break. If you can imagine that kind of love, then you know me and my man personally. He was heaven, my moon. I was the earth, his sun. We connected to make stars. It was love. Can you imagine that? I remember the day of our 4th anniversary of love. We started out vibing on art and playing in the grass. We listened to the silence in each other's arms as we strolled the park. We were in love and didn't give a damn who knew it. We played with bubbles and kissed a little as we marinated over veggie plates from soul heaven. We reminisced about heaven, our heaven nights between the sheets. But it was beyond physical. My man made love to my mind, creating orgasms that humanly I could never define. Our spirit and our soul were aligned. Our love withstood the test of time. He was my man and I was his woman. And we were just kicking it that day, vibing with each other. As we neared my house, I couldn't wait for us to be alone. We were both in the zone until he stopped in his tracks, telling me he would be right back. He had forgot something. I was a little impatient, but I couldn't even be mad as I watched his legs move away and his arms glide by his side. I had to gasp for breath. My beautiful black man, I smelled his aroma all on me. As I anticipated the moment he would return, that very second, a woman was being robbed a few streets over. They said the suspect wore a mask, but they knew he was a black man. The second my man turned to his block, the police shot. It's something I'm still trying to understand. See, when the police shot once, they didn't stop. 40 others followed. It only took 19 shots all going through my baby's body. They never paused, they never stopped. They saw black and shot. Pow, 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 pow. They said they thought he was the one. Don't get me wrong, my baby was my Superman. But even he can be two places at the same time. I always thought he had the most beautiful fingers. The way he would talk to me with those fingers. The way he would play with my locks with those fingers. They said he was reaching for his gun. Wrong answer. He was reaching for his key. They said his eyes bugged from guilt. I know my baby's eyes, and I know they bugged from fear. My man shot dead all because he was black. Protect me, but do you have to kill me? It don't have shit to do with being white or black. That's what the media says. But has anyone ever really checked the stats? It seems that all the ones dying from the shots always seem to be black. Mistaken identity. What kind of shit is that? I remember that day like it was today. I waited and waited and waited, but he never came. Wasn't like him at all. As I walked back through the streets, I found my man, my baby, my lover, lying in a pool of blood, dead. I screamed. You could hear me to the tops of Mount Vernon, to the end of Queens, all the way in the Bronx, down in Harlem. Is Brooklyn in the house? My man's not. I just kept screaming, and when I woke up, it was not a dream, it was real. They had snatched love right out of our hands. Something I'm still trying to understand. How we lost it that fast. They said it only took a second for him to die. Can you imagine that kind of love? The kind that we had all gone because someone thought he was who he wasn't. Now, can you imagine my pain? Having felt love, smelled love, tasted love, had it in the palm of my hand, all to be snatched away to an unjust cause. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love?